switchbacks to the top. This mountain I'm going up, I'm heading to Cathedral Pass, and it appears to be that gap, unless there's something up in there that I can't see from here. I know I headed this general direction and cut over at Cathedral Pass. I'm right now guessing that that's it, that guy right there. Way down the valley is Deep Lake. And there is a large gap. But I'm headed to Cathedral Pass, which is apparently up in here. It's a good look at Deep Lake. A lot of folks spent the night down there. The mountain's almost sunlit now, fully. Looking back down that valley that I came up. Deep Lake being fed by all the water, melting snow coming off. I can see a good-sized waterfall. I can hear it too. It's that thing. I'm here at Cathedral Pass. Looking back down the direction I came. I've been in the shade on my climb. When I go over the pass, I'm going to be in full sun. Bunch of little paths going here and there, so once people get up here they like to look around. I wonder if that's the cathedral. It's as good as anything else. It's gorgeous up here. Alright, time to head down. I will stay on the PCT and take my chances with the ford of the river. Sunday morning, I didn't make it to church, but I made it to the cathedral. That's just going to have to do. I see three large snow-covered peaks north of me. I got about a 350 or 340 azimuth. Wonder if I go near them. I'll find out soon enough. Got a whole series of creeks coming up. I'm going to be drinking water like crazy today. A lot of climbing, and I'm going to be in the sun for a lot of it. It's a hot day too already. So every chance I get, I'll be stopping to get water. The squeezing part takes about 5 minutes per liter. And you have to gather the water up and put the filter on, yada yada yada. But the squeezing part About 5 minutes. Jumble of boulders in this valley. Waterfall between the trees. And way up there, that's the area that I came down from. Came from that way. Just talked to a couple gals who were camping next to the creek back there a little bit, and they said the water crossings weren't bad. Turns out it's a creek, not a river, so that makes a difference. And it's more likely to be dangerous early in the season, which it's not now, and on a high snow year. And this wasn't that, it was an average snow year. So I'm hoping it's just a regular creek crossing. Maybe I'll get my feet wet, but not swept down. Which I remember seeing something happen to one guy. I don't know if it was on the PCT or not, but tried to cross a really fast, deep, rushing creek and just whoop, gone. No do-overs here. You don't. It's not like video games where you can respawn. This is a small glimpse of Highest Lake. I don't really come very close to it. If I'd taken that alternate trail, I would have ended up on the other side of this lake, coming through the woods right in there. So you go way up that direction, go around, and then come down. It's a lot longer. Hopefully I'll get a better view up here. I can see part of Highest Lake glimmering in the sun. Looking down into the valley. These are some massive mountains. Look at that thing. I'm going to be going along the side here, and then this is Deception Pass. So I'm going up in there somewhere to get over. This is that creek with the potentially dangerous ford. The trail's up here, so I gotta find a spot. I see a log there, but it gets me to the middle and I don't know if it does me any good. I'll just have to go up and down there and see what I can find. And then there's still, there's the creek on the other side. They're split. Well, I'll know more when I get down there. Well, I made it over that. And I've got this. I think what I'll do is Sometimes I'll go up on these large boulders to get through that. And then that'll leave me just the last branch. Glad to be done with that though. Well, I made it. And I'm dry. I'm not sure I came the right way though. There's several different ways, but this part right here, that's an 8-foot slab. I had to hang on for dear life on the very edges of it and try to lower myself as I held the sides and not fall down and get pushed into the water with my backpack. Somehow I made it. Burned up a ton of calories doing that. Whew. I'm glad to be done with that. Man. Ay, ay, ay. See why they don't want horses to go there. That'd be impossible. If this had been, earlier in the season, more snow year, I wouldn't have come this way. I would have taken the alternate. I put all my electronics in, waterproof quart freezer bags. Let them, just in case I fell, because I've fallen in water before. All right. Time for a break. Catch my breath. Just came through Deception Pass, second climb of the day, and I've got 2 more good-sized climbs coming up. 4 climbs in one day. Washington does have a lot of elevation, a lot more than Oregon. So 2 down and 2 to go. Somewhere up here I'll have lunch. It's about 11 in the morning. Just passed a couple hikers and their dog, like a Schnauzer type dog. Let's see. Got a junction here. Deception Creek. This is Stevens Pass. So that's me. Stevens Pass is, there we go. Skykomish. Just had a bit of lunch. Earlier I went through Deception Pass. Now I'm going to be heading up this mountain toward Deception Lakes. It's called the Surprise Mountain. And when I get up near the top, I'll be going over Piper Pass. And after Piper Pass, I go down to the Glacier Lake. No roads, no buildings, no people, nothing. Just trees. Trees and mountains and a lake. Pointing at that right there in the basin. It's a beautiful day, no rain. There's no snow on the trail. No mosquitoes. Occasional flies. I don't know what they have to live for up here this high, this remote spot. Like they freak out when they see a human being. Don't know how to act. I'm at 5,100 feet, and this is Deception Lake. Still making my way up to up the side of Surprise Mountain. I just got a bunch of water from the outlet on further down the trail from this lake. Heading up toward Piper Pass. A whole bunch of passes today. Still snow-covered mountains here. I'm heading into north central Washington. Oh, check that out. There's a lake in that basin. Looks like it's tiered up above it, but maybe it's just natural erosion. Wonder if that's roads. That doesn't make sense. It looks like there might have been a steep road a long time ago coming down. Look at all them trees. I wonder what pinnacle that is. Pulling a lot of exposure in the sun. It'd be nice to have more shade. The only good thing is I get the occasional breeze. I think it helps that I'm up at a high elevation. I got a feeling it's a lot warmer down in the valley. Next set of lakes are called the Glacier Lakes, and they're way down below me. That's my next destination. There's a whole gaggle of folks up there. There's at least a half dozen people at the very top, and here comes two more. Here's maybe a little bit better look at the glacial lakes. It's my next destination. Oh, there's a huge peak. I wonder who that is. Yeah. This is the part where the PCT goes up, straight up, over 1,000-foot climb, almost within a mile. Very, very steep. And this is the part where I go on Surprise Creek Trail 1060. They both go to Highway 2. This one goes downhill. The PCT goes up and over that. If you can make out that massive mountain. I'm going this way though. Surprise Lake.
I have no